Good afternoon, my fellow traders. Hope you all having an awesome day. A quick one here on nat gas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. So what do we have right here? So price broken above 50 EMA and it has now changed its trend. Now, yesterday I've said that as long as we are below 50 EMA and price forms a bearish condition, we are gonna sell this market. Now, tell me something. Do you see any conditions? No. No conditions means no entries, and that is why I have already sent a message in my Telegram channel that price has now broken above. Now, I'll be looking at my pullback bullish entries with entry conditions. Now, these entry conditions are not an alien for you. Now, if you are my student, right here, if you look here, that is a valid engulfing candle. Now, if you're my student if you have been following me from last couple of years or at least this year, we have taken few trades of natural gas in the priority group. Not many, but 4 to 5 trades in priority group this year. Now, with that, I've set two targets. As you can see here, 180R target has been hit and more than 180R target has been hit. I've gone 180R above and below the wick of entry candle right here, and both target of 110 pips and right here 68 pips target has been hit. Now, the reason I've entered below right here because it can also cover the cost of your spread, and with the second winning trade, it can cover your spread, and if you are paying commission, that it covers as well. So that is something we got here, a valid pullback entry bullish. It follows all the rules of my pullback entry bullish. Now, that was a very quick scalp and that was a risky trade due to the small pullback, but that recently broken above 50 EMA with a solid momentum candle with few candles of pullback with engulfing candle, not engulfer here, but on my Ovanda platform that was engulfing pattern right here. So looking at that, I've taken this trade myself, not sent it as an alert, but it is not something that you have not learned. Now, we are not still completely bullish, but since we are above 50 EMA, we are looking for buy trades only. The rules is very simple. Below 50 EMA, sell. Above 50 EMA, buy. But it must happen with condition. Now, below 50 EMA, when we were looking for the sell trades, there was no entry condition, but instead price broke above 50 EMA, forms engulfing candle, and with the wick that hit your take profit. If you are someone, few of my students have taken this trade and they have sent me message as well, so it's totally up to you if you want to take it and take this risk or not. So here, that was a valid entry, and now for the next entry, I'm not going to enter right away. I only want to enter my next trade once the price break above this wick. Now, it is very simple in trading. You follow your rules, you create your rules, and then once your rules are met, you are going to take your trades. Before that, we are not going to just force ourselves in the trading, or we don't want to just entertain ourselves by putting our hard-earned money just in random trades. Now, once we are broken above this high, then we have a good momentum, and then pull back an exact same entry I want to look for my next entry pattern. So pullback entry bullish, that is something I want to see for my buy trades only. Now I also want to look at squeeze momentum indicator. Now, I don't use this a lot, but it is just purely for the technical analysis, and I don't want you guys to get yourself confused with lots of indicator, but it is something for you to learn. And just type squeeze momentum indicator by Lazy Bear, and it is something you can also plot on your chart. Now, it is something I sometimes use just to look at extra confidence. Now, the way you can read this indicator is with this volume bars. And now if you look here, all the way from here, when the market was about to fall, we had a strong and red volume bar, and then it started to fade, as you can see right here, when it approaches the level of support. When it was at the level of support, it started to get green, indication of strong volume. It started to push up, then it started to fade with this pullback, and we had all this green volume. Now, if I come here all the way from this fall, we have a strong volume, and then we are just getting a strong green volume. Now, the good thing is that it also gives you a signal before the price happens. Now, I've not tested it much, but I used to trade it back in 2021 a lot, but I look at so many factors with that. So just to give you a heads up, don't use it much in your trading. It is something just for the extra confidence. Now we're getting a green solid volume right here, means we might see a further continuation. Now it is just for my bias in the trading if I want to see a bullish side or a bearish side. Now here we are above 50 EMA. if I look here, and we are getting a green volume bars as well, and that is strong at this point. So there is a chance the price can start to push up again from here. So let's close this one and let's look at the other technicals. Now for the entries, I simply want to see a break above like I mentioned and pull back, and I only want to buy in natural gas. Now I will not sell natural gas as long as we are trading below 50 EMA. Yesterday I've said that I'm going to sell it if there is a condition. Today I'm saying that I'm going to buy it if there is entry condition. Let's say there is no entry condition and price of nat gas just fall back down, then my conditions will change and I will start to look for my bearish pullback entries. That is all I'll be looking at. So keep an eye. I'm still looking at the zone below and above that was already mentioned to you in my yesterday's video with a screenshot. Mark your zones on all 4 platforms. Break above with a solid momentum will signal me that I'm now going to look for my buy trades with pullback. Break below 50 EMA, in that case I'm going to start to sell till we are in this level from where I want to buy this market. Now the indicator I've just shown you, I never used it alone with green volume bars. I want to see my condition like engulfers or double bottom pattern. So that is something I want to see in case you want to see it again. For example, we have a green engulfer and we have a green candle, green volume candle as well. So, and we are in the level of support as well. So it goes with so many other technical factors. So again, don't use it all alone. It is just for you to do your technical analysis. Now, that is all I'm looking at. Buy above this dotted line and sell below 50 EMA with solid momentum. Otherwise, my bias is still bullish as we are above 50 EMA and I'm more interested to buy this market till the next level of resistance, which I've already mentioned in my yesterday's video. Same goes with capital.com. We might get a cross as well. Now I want to see a break above this high, then a pullback and then engulfing candle. That is all I want to see for my buy signals. And if you have broken below 50 EMA, then the trend will change and we are only looking to sell this market. We have 2 zones. Our price is trading in between those zones, and this zone is an area from where I'll be looking for my counter trend trades. With the break of this low, I will sell. Break of this high, I will buy. It is very simple. It is not something you're getting confused with lots of indicators. We have just 2 zones and in between we are looking at the EMAs and we are selling or buying according to the pullback entries above or below 50 EMA. Exactly same on NEMEX, above and below zone that was already mentioned to you. Now the major zone on NEMEX is right up there in yellow, but the support is right here, which I've already mentioned in my yesterday's video. Now for the buying this market further, I want to see a break above this high, pullback and then engulfing candle to take my buy trades. So keep an eye on the break. We are still not broken here on NEMEX above 50 EMA, so that is why we are still not completely bullish. That is why I want to see a break above this high for the confirmation that price is likely going to push up from here. If you just guess and buy here, then the results can be drastic. Same goes with NEMEX MCX audience. Break above is must for next buy trades. Otherwise, I'm still looking for my zone below for my next entry condition. Could be double bottom on daily or could be double bottom on 4 hour as well. So keep an eye on these conditions. Let's look at gold. Gold has hit our take profit 1, and let me show you the clip from my last video so that we can connect the dots from there. I is pushing up, heading high. Now, if you look at this pattern right here, and once I see a close of this current candle, in that case, now it is something I use for my discretionary trading. In that case, for the discretionary trading, I would enter right here, keep my stop loss below the left shoulder and go 1-to-1 initially for my take profit. So something I want to look for that, or you can always go 1 ATR, which is $29. That looks something like this, but once this candle is closed, that is 2,900 pips or almost 3,000 pips. For the bigger target, that is something I'm expecting a price to head to, but this candle must close as a solid green candle and break above this termination zones. Perfect. So head and shoulder pattern number 2, entry number 2 has been played out all the way from the break. That was risky, but a better entry would be at the retest, but in that case, you might have missed this entry. But that was a good and solid momentum candle. With that, I was expecting a price to push up from here, and that has happened. Now, we are getting a cross. We got a cross right here. All we want to see, buy gold with pullbacks and engulfing candles. So that is all we are looking at, and we are only buying gold till the price get to the next level of major resistance, which is right up there and which is quite far. We do have a very small level right here from where you can see a possible reaction. These numbers in blue, once the price head to this level, expect a nice fall or pullback, and then if you have engulfer, we're gonna buy from here. Once we are broken above, we're getting to this level right here from where we can see a possible reversal or at least a solid pullback. So keep an eye. These are the conditions now I'll be looking at, only buying but with condition. Have this little anchor ready on your chart for the possible entry condition, for the possible pullbacks. Here, as you can see, these numbers in blue. Right here on silver, let's skip silver as it is just ranging sideways, no movement. If you want to see my analysis on silver in my yesterday's video, feel free to check that out. Nothing has been changed. We are still waiting for the breakout above or below for silver. So watch the yesterday's video so you can see what to expect from here. Let's add copper today. Copper is pushing up and it is also ranging like silver. For copper, I want to see a break above this dotted line. Once that happens, only then I will buy copper. And then I will be selling copper from the zone above, which is right here. A major level of resistance is right here, these numbers in blue. Otherwise, I'm not selling copper. I'm not buying copper unless and until I see a break above. But in general, we have got a cross right here. So my bias is still bullish and we have a likely chance that copper will break above and start to push up from here. Next up, we have crude oil. Crude oil is pushing up and it has now pushed down from a level of resistance that was already sent to my members. Now there was no entry condition on 4 hour, not on 1 hour, but on 1 hour look for possible double tops from here and then sell according to the ATR. Or in 4 hour, I want to see further push up into the zone, bearish engulfers or double top. Anyway, the zone has reacted, but there is no entry condition. Price might fall back from here without a condition. That is totally fine. I will still wait for my entry condition either from the zone above or if we are broken below 50 EMA with a pullback, bearish engulfer, and then we can go short and keep on taking shots till the next level of support. For now, let's see if we broke below 50 EMA or not, or if we get a next bullish engulfer above 50 EMA, we can buy till here until we get an entry condition from the zone above to sell this market. So that is it for today's video. Hope you got a value. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.